Let's talk about Lachlan Olbrich. Lachlan Olbrich is the breakout player of the NBL Blitz, like by far. He had 18 points in the third game and went like 8 for 8 shooting, had, I think, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals. In the game before that, he had 20 points with like a couple of rebounds, a couple assists, like a steal. The efficiency, the creativity. He's this big 6'10" kid who has both college pedigree and now like potential to produce in the NBL. He was the Big West Freshman of the Year last season at UC Riverside, where he was really impactful and awesome as like a big who could finish around the basket and had a lot of skill level. Decided to go pro and got signed by Illawarra. I think he signed like a 3-year deal. He's still 19 years old and did this at this production level in the NBL. I'm not over exaggerating when I say that, like, look, I probably won't mock him there right now. The ceiling is like first round pick for Lachlan Olbrich. Like if he's as good as he was in these first 2 games, and he shows he can shoot, which by the way, in the NBL 1 competition this year, he took 78 threes and made them at a 43% clip.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So has real touch, can shoot. Also, you watch him, like he very clearly has touch.
Yes.
Like
absolutely.
In skill level and every single thing he does. I'm telling you, like, you cannot rule out first round for Lachlan Olbrich right now. Like, I get that he's not the traditional big man who is, you know, rim runner and rim protector and this and that and the other thing.
He's not uber athletic, right? Like he just it's not crazy bouncy, but
yeah, it's coordinated athleticism. It's unbelievable hands. It's hand-eye coordination,
craftiness, processing.
Yep. He was the guy that like popped for me in a way that I did not anticipate. Bryce, what did you think watching on tape?
Yeah, he's fun because he just gets stuff done in a different way.
I don't like where you're going with when you say fun. Oh no.
Why is fun a negative? No, it's fun.
Fun is what you say when you're like, oh no, like, you know, he's great to watch. I enjoy watching him.
No, I have one question I'm gonna ask at the end of it, but it's fun because I was gonna say he protects the rim with straight verticality. It's not these highlight level blocks. He sees rotations early. He's aware, and then he just gets straight up vertical, and you're going to have to score over him if you're going to score. He has real movement. He has skill. He can grab and go, hit a dude with a backdoor pass. Really, really good mover without the ball. I think that's an underrated skill for big guys is where do I run in transition? How do I relocate along the baseline or into the middle of the lane? He had a really nice slip of a screen. Like, again, so I have 2 questions. One, is he 6'10"? My impression watching on film was that he wasn't 6'10", but sometimes that can be, you know, deceiving.
It's a fair question.
Because if he's only 6'8", this changes things for me.
I don't think he's 6'8". I will say that. Like, he's definitely not 6'8". He might be like 6'9", 6'9 and a half.
Okay.
But he's definitely not 6'8".
Okay. Yeah. So like, I didn't want it to be
like 6'10" is plausible to me. Like if you told me he's 6'10", it's not impossible.
I didn't want to be.
I don't know. I'm fucking 5'9", Bryce. Like I look up at all these dudes.
You guys start bringing me with you. I'm 6'6", and so we'll be able to get a good idea of how tall everybody is.
I need a tape measure, Bryce.
I mean, I just didn't want him to be 6'10", and then we get to the combine and he's 6'7.5", and it's like, okay, well, this is a little.
No, he's not that. Yeah, he's not that.
Okay, so here's my bigger question. How much do you ever worry about the translation for guys who do things the way he does things with the craft, the intangibles, do you have any worries about him not being super athletic and getting things done the way he gets done?
Absolutely. In the NBA, like 100% in the NBA. It might not work. Like point blank, it might not work. But if he can shoot, it will work. And I think he can shoot.
the one game I watched, I don't think he took one. And so that's
he only took 2 throughout the competition.
Okay, so that makes him way more interesting to me. The number you threw out, maybe the most interesting thing we've talked about on this is if that dude shoots 38 to 40% from 3, I mean, I'm all in. I'm on the bandwagon going to where you're talking about now.
Yeah. Again, I think he made like 34 of 78, something like that.
Yeah,
It's like
not
40.
not a crazy
not a
sample,
big sample.
but still.
Yeah. And he can handle.
Yes.
And like you said, his feel for the game is fucking outstanding.
Yes.
And like he can grab and go. He can run like high post shit as well. He can reject dribble handoffs and drive. He can reject and turn, I would bet, and shoot. Like just given that he shot 43% from 3, I'm guessing that's the case. I think there's like a real chance that like he is Illawarra's best prospect, like for 2024. AJ Johnson long term athletically is like just more. I understand that ceiling, and again, I want to check back with AJ moving forward. It is not out of the realm of possibility that Lachlan Olbrich is the guy who gets drafted highest on Illawarra this year.
Oh yeah, I can see that 100%.
He is so skilled and gifted, and it's like so reductive, but like his ability to get into the danger areas of the court, right? Like he understands how to utilize space so well and how to like cover space so well. His super high IQ, like his, like it's like proprioception where like, where like all of your limbs are at all times, right? His proprioception is like unbelievable, and he can, again, the hand-eye coordination is phenomenal. He can really pass it like on the move. Like there was one where he like caught a ball, heavy closeout, he drove it, kick out like underneath with the left hand to Hyunjin Lee, like right on the wing, and it's just like, whoa.
Yep, I know exactly the play you're talking about.
Like if he can pass and he can dribble and he can shoot and he's 6'9.5" to 6'10.5", like whatever the hell he is, that's a great skill set to have. That's truly like a great skill set to have. I'm telling you, like, I don't know where it's going to settle with him. It's 2 preseason games, right? But the first round is not out of the question here with Lachlan Olbrich, despite the fact that like he came into this thing, NBA scouts like they knew who he was, I would say, but he was not heralded. He was not like, it was just like, oh yeah, like his agent like asked me to check him out and like give me a take kind of thing from scouts, right? He's good. He's really good.
Yeah, I think he's a good team defender as well. Like the awareness, the all of that stuff, the verticality is going to make him a good team defender. He may get worked in some one-on-one matchups at times, but
in the NBA particularly.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm sorry, in the NBA, but I'll take team defenders. I like those guys.